Hey everyone, what's going on? I am using this video to explain to you guys how I built my first PC from knowing absolutely nothing at all. And I'm actually going to show you the computer itself as well as show you the parts that I chose to put in it. And the first piece of advice I could give you guys is network, and get some friends who know what they're doing. This summer I wanted to get a computer for gaming. I just wanted to try PC gaming. I wanted a high-end rig, something cool. And at first I was looking at gaming laptops. They're just pricey and they don't do as much as a PC can do for half the cost. So I chose the budget that I was willing to spend on my gaming laptop, and I just decided, let's build a PC. I don't know how, but let's build one. Fortunately, over the summer, I made a friend, and his name was Christian, and Christian has a lot of experience with building PCs. So he was able to kind of coach me through. Basically, we went by what I wanted to do with the PC and what kind of specs I was looking for it to have, along with my budget. And from there, we put together this list on PC Part Picker, and I met with him. We tweaked it. We looked at it a little bit, and we got it to where we wanted. I'm just going to go over the parts, and I used YouTube and him to help me learn more about building a PC, what goes into it, and how to do it. And it's honestly like Legos for adults, really. It was following a manual, as simple as just connecting parts and screwing things into the proper places. And definitely the hardest part is just making sure everything's compatible. But on this website, PC Part Picker, actually tells you if there are compatibility issues. Right now it says there are with my current rig, but that's not true. There's absolutely no issues. I'm using it now. So without further ado, I'm going to go over some of the parts, and I'll show you them since I took some Instagram pictures of each step of the way of building it. So first, let's start with the processor. It is a Ryzen build, so AMD Ryzen 5, relatively new line of processors. Mainly, I'm sure you guys have heard of Intel before, and Intel is the main competitor for processors. For a really long time, they just owned the market on CPU processors, and recently AMD has stepped up its game incredibly with their Ryzen series. So it's a 6-core Ryzen processor CPU, 3.2 gigahertz, and this is a picture of the CPU right there, that Ryzen build on top of my motherboard, which is an ASRock AB350M Pro 4. So it is an Asus motherboard, and it's really easy to use. It was a really good thing. It fits a Ryzen build, so if you're looking to build a Ryzen rig, then you're gonna want to go with something along these lines. And I'm gonna try and make this video as comprehensible for everybody, for all ends of the spectrum, from people who know way more than I do about computers and people who know way less than I do about computers. So the next thing we went with, past the CPU and the motherboard, for memory, I started with 8 gigabytes of RAM, just using a regular DDR4 RAM. There's really nothing to it. RAM is RAM. Later down the line, about 2 months later, I built my PC in July, and so around September, I added another 8 gigs of RAM to give me a total of 16 gigs of RAM in my system. And moving on from the RAM, we have the solid state drive. It's not huge, 240 gigs. I load up my operating system off of this. I try not to save too many things on my solid state drive. And I do have 3 terabytes of hard drive. That is where I put all of my junk. I put all of the pictures, the videos, video gaming, all that stuff. I put it on my hard drive since I just have so much. Hard drive is significantly cheaper than solid state drive. So now, where I decided to really splurge, this is an incredible deal, the video card. Basically, it's a GeForce GTX 1080. This is a powerhouse video card. I mean, this graphics card has me gaming in Ultra HD I absolutely love it. It was worth the extra money. Probably my favorite part of the build. Before I go on to the case, I'm actually gonna show you what it looks like with the CPU in there and the Wraith cooler. So that's actually the stock AMD cooler that comes with the Ryzen 1500 6-core build. And so that's the cooler on there. I have a few more things installed as of this picture, including the video card. This thing was a monster. I mean, this video card took up most of the size of the motherboard. And now moving on to the case. Here, I love this case. It's an Apevia QPAC 3, and it's essentially a cube. It's not exactly the same rectangular shape that you would think of with a classic case, but yeah, this case is fantastic because you can screw off the sides, and from there you can open it and do really easy maintenance on it. I mean, not only is it easy to put together as is, but you could do really easy maintenance. It does come with a stock fan. As of recording this video today, I ordered 2 new case fans, which I will go over later, since I really only had this one case fan, which just came with the case. It's not anything special, and I didn't have a rear exhaust fan, but as of today that will change. The power supply is just a regular Corsair 550 watt ATX power supply. It's modular, and I'm running on Windows 10. Obviously, it's a PC build. And now onto those case fans that I got today. I ended up going today with the Corsair ML120 Pro. I got a 140mm for the front and a 120mm for the exhaust. So these are going to help keep my case a lot cooler. The reason for getting new fans really stemmed from when I'm playing Overwatch, which is my favorite video game at the time. The CPU just gets hot. I mean, I can feel it from underneath my desk. All the heat's flowing up at me, and normally it's a computer. It's supposed to get hot, but not that hot. So I just figured we needed a little bit better cooling. They are LED. They're red. It looks really cool, and everything's lit up. And for the monitor, I love this monitor. It's an Acer. It's an HD 144 hertz monitor, and it has a 1 millisecond refresh rate. So that's really, really good for video gaming. The keyboard and mouse are fantastic, actually. I got them on Amazon together for like $27. It's a red dragon, and my whole aesthetic with my computer is going with red and black. So just I have red and black headphones, these Sadies, which were not $71. They were like $30 on Amazon, but they have the quality of $71 headphones and mic. So I use those mainly for gaming, and they just go along. I also added some speakers because I like to listen to some things without headphones. Sometimes in the mornings I'll want to eat, and I just want to enjoy watching some shows without my headphones on. So now I'm just going to go over the rest of the pictures. So here is the motherboard and inside of the case with the stock fan back here. I've installed almost everything: the graphics card, the fan, and the motherboard. Everything's pretty much ready to go. And in the next picture, you can see from the side that is everything installed without me closing the case. So as you can see, the case is cubed. Everything is a tight fit. I will admit it is a tight squeeze in the case, but really it's spatially convenient, and it was extremely easy to continue to do work. There you can see once you put the case on, it is a red tinted window, which is why I have red lighting, with my red mouse, my Acer monitor, and my red and black keyboard. And really, it was an awesome first build. I loved every second of building it. I think it really taught me a lot about technology and really about following directions properly in order to build something that I never thought I could do. If you told me in the beginning of 2017, Randy, you were going to build a computer, I would have said, get out of town. I have no clue how to do that. How would I do that? But with a little help from my friend and with a lot of YouTube research, I was able to build my rig. Thanks for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love this PC to the moon and back. I'll have it for a very long time. I'll continue to upgrade it. And if you have any questions at all about building a computer or about anything that I said in this video, let me know. Post them in the comments if you want. Message me directly if you want. Like I said, I'm really passionate about this and I loved it. And you can go from knowing nothing to knowing a whole lot in a relatively short amount of time. So thanks for watching this.